So, I've been looking through my recording that I did just right now, and I noticed one thing. These are not powers of 2. This is not a 2. I'm such a moron. They literally reused the password from before. They just literally make you reuse the solution for the previous puzzle. So stupid. Is dog coming with? No? Okay. I'm going in. This is not well maintained. Is this hotel even in use? I know it's about events happening at the hotel. Missing skip pages. Has anybody seen my lost pages last seen in my typewriter January 13th? What date is it? Wasn't it January 7th? No, January 7th was when they sent the letter, wasn't it? Has cosmic personal value. There is a special reward for finding all 9 of them. Please deliver them personally. I am staying in room 1963. So that number again, the math and numbers seem to be like of significant symbolic value here in this game. Second floor open all day free admission, so art and portraits, lithographs, sculpts. So that also they're establishing themes here already. We are proud to currently be hosting the absorbing mixed media work of Lorelei Weiss, as well as a stunning showing of Renate Schwarzwald's Himmelskörper paintings. So, space. The back of the net. Exhibition. Second floor open to the enlightened? Have you taken the challenge to challenge of knowledge and are ready to step out into a world of true art? Are you the foretold Nocius? No, no sense. Foretold no sense Moulier? No sense Moulier? Is that the name? That's the name. I don't know the reference. Might not even be a real reference. We welcome you, the real connoisseur, to see if all in the red gallery on the gallery on the second floor. Okay, so there's a secret gallery. Okay, go sir. Good with dinner. Backyard. Sign up required. Brazes onto dark nooks and crannies of the hotel and soak up the atmosphere of centuries past. Oh, so like the broken banisters and everything might be intentional for the atmosphere. So they are going for the haunted aesthetic. Maybe it's just like, oh shit, our building is collapsing. Instead of repairing it, or we cannot afford to repair it, so we just capitalize on it. I don't know. A nightly ghost is exclusive to our bravest guests, as the old building is something word for the spirits, good and bad. Most famously, the countess, who is said his dogs are always in search of her eyes. Oh dear. And who knows, perhaps we will also be invited to find and visit the many hidden passages on the tour. So, what are we betting? Actual ghosts or like Scooby-Doo disguise bullcrap? Imagine if there was like Scooby-Doo chase sequence through a hallway with all that thing. Please observe that pre-registration is required and the children are only allowed in the company of an adult. I am an adult. Can I register? Fortune telling at Magic Show. Locations to be announced, free for hotel guests. Has been synonymous with hoteliers. Oh, so mystic stuff is heavily associated with hotel, so it's not just a recent thing. Meet with local mystic and try his mysterious magic show. That must be Lawrence's, and be aware he always has a trick up his sleeve, naturally. A quiz night. Secret location. Oh, so you have to actually find it first. Part of Europe's most trying trivia. So it says it's not America? Why the dollars? Has anyone seen our document tube? Please come to buy our temporary studio in the basement if you know of their whereabouts. Thank you. So 2 collectibles, script pages and documents tubes. Oh, it's a vinyl player. Oh, this staircase. Can I go in here? there's somebody in there. I'm gonna check out everything. The gacha given me. Is this rare? Okay, so I'm guessing you get $20 reduce and put it in, or you might have more and you can spend them elsewhere. So I'm just gonna shortcut. I'm just gonna keep them full at this toilet. Okay, not. Yeah, definitely, of course. So not something you actually explore. It's just like for the bladder stat. That's weird. A lot of early sketches and notes on the drawing board. Estimated project. Oh, so this is a mass puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably 11. So yeah, can I? No? Okay. One design proposal. Inexpensive materials, economic construction, low price interior. Any hidden costs? Redning, Gutkind, Ed, Leffert, Winden, Malmes, Verriege. Is this Swedish? I can't differentiate it. No. Oh, so this is even rotated westwards. That's something to take note of. Modular room design. Project team said the cranes cannot rotate modules. These expensive options. Supplier only has half of each module in stock. So we want to build the top shape. Is that it? And you cannot rotate it. So we need to combine the right pieces and calculate the total value. Oh, at least the cheapest one. I just don't know under what constraints we need to work. Like, do we need to make that L shape on top? Because I don't see how you do it with these pieces that you cannot rotate, except with the 110 and 535. Well, you have to make this shape. I don't know. Constructor said measurements do not make sense. Because the 80s are holding them upside down, so this is 108. Components-based mansion design. Available components and prices. So you need to find the right left side and the right side. Okay. The 50 piece has no door. The 150 piece could work. 195 piece is missing a window. 215 piece might work. 333 piece might work. There's probably some difference that I cannot tell. Is it the top parts or maybe it's just the cheapest, but I don't know. The right side, 85, missing a window. 400, missing a window. 500, seems to work. 60, seems to work. 275. No, 60 does not work because it's missing a window as well. So 500 or 275, and I. Oh, but the 500 tower. I can see the tower there on the right side is too tall, so that does not fit. So definitely 275. That's good. On the left side then, 150. What is it? It's spot the difference, but you only use half a picture. Maybe this height of the roof is me. No, the towers are right. The 195 is missing a window, so it's 150 or 150 or one of the other two. 150 or 330. The top roof seems fine. They both have doors. The top window, the middle one, is fine. I could just brute force it. It's like 425 or 605. It's just two possibilities, but I really don't want to brute force it. I'll figure it out when I find the place where I need it. Oh, this is a document. Quel arrêt? Okay. Quel arrêt? So it's the left side. So 11. Okay. Okay, so I miscalculated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Am I missing something? Symmetric design. Oh, yeah, I'm missing something. Okay, yeah, I am missing something. Symmetric. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3 and. Okay, yeah. Yeah, alright. I see. That is Hotel Yesisla Cellar. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see where I am. That's a map. Hotel is the home of a modern kitchen, a wine cellar, a cutting-edge toilet for all kinds of needs. Okay. Space fit for a lounge with a pool table. That might be the music room there. The old prison cell, which previously only kept reachable from the outside, has been kept. Only reachable. Is that the elevator place there? But a shortcut leading to the elevator hallway has been added for convenience. Yes, that's the elevator place. Stairs from the elevator room lead to a space which has not yet been excavated, but this space deep below could be used to hide the most valuable secrets in the future. So it's basically telling us get there somehow. There's a scissors rooms. No idea what those mean. Horse rooms. Battery room. Clock room. Yes. Oh, that no surprises me. Shredded poster. Oh. Can I? How do I? Oh, okay. This is how it works. Which one goes? No, it goes here. Not saw it at all. The answers are great, and his magic roses. What's this hole? So that's a pattern that I need to remember. Do I have it in my photographic memory? Magic posters, rose. Okay, yeah, it is. Nice to know. Notes. Okay, those are. I have those. Good. Possessions, nothing. Mental notes. Open the basement document tube. Did that. Personal history. Find a craftsroom in the basement. Anything else? No. Okay. So it doesn't actually look broken. It's just cut out to let you see through things. Okay. This is a shortcut. Yep. That's close. An American dollar. Shredded poster. Another one of these. No. Maybe this one. No, this one. Yes. This one goes below. Okay. Almost. No. That goes. Of course, I already know the shape now, but there we go. So, is this a separate shape or is it connected? I think it's separate. So, two different shapes that we need to insert somewhere. Input. It's kind of rude for me to just, like, walk through this entire building without... Actually, where are people? I know there's one room next to the reception area. Life attempts. That's an errand. What did que un animal terrible? Un animale terribile. It's Italian, not French. I thought it was French, but no, it's Italian. The book's covered in red paper. A few pages and paragraphs are still readable. Given the recurring themes of gambling, Nero's comments about cards in the 1960s interview in Technik und Fotografie comes as no surprise. There's magic in cards. My childhood friend Gino could do with things that I have never even seen since. He was good with tricks. Little Gino, il bruto, a horrible gambler. He never realized that in order to win you have to cheat. He was a simple boy who relied on luck. The game is rigged. Cheating is part of the game. Oh, and this is the second page. The occult always had a hold on Nero. From his scrapbooks, and indeed his work, which often included elements like crystal gazing towers and such, we can surmise that he was particularly interested in soothsaying. He once said to Claudia Piccini, editor on The Etymologist's Dream, so what is the dream? It's the dream of understanding every language, like, I don't know, that did not need to see the finished cut. He had already seen the whole film in a prophetic vision. He often said in interviews that he did not believe in fate, but to friends he often spoke about different methods to see the future. Contradictions are contrary to my beliefs, he famously wrote to his worst critic, Paul Dumont. Nero's relationship with money was complex. He would often gamble, and frequently said that magic and money walk side by side in art. Yet he would contradictively as often claim that money stifled creativity, calling it a red man-eating beast. Whenever he had one big, he would buy a new black suit and gladly spend money on diffuse creative endeavors, which were often left unfinished. He would frequently donate money to a local dog shelter, since there was no anti-cat shelters to be found. I mean, it was better a thing back then. Several friends and acquaintances have told stories about how Nero would carry out large amounts of cash in grocery bags or in his pockets, which often resulted in him misplacing them altogether. Oh dear. Oh dear. Besides the technical aspects, Nero had little interest in historical spectacles created in Cinematography. The apparatus was too big to create anything which would not be controlled by outside forces. In one of Nero's many manifests, there was a satirical proposal claiming that only dictators should be allowed to direct films. Interesting. I can see this. Yeah, I can see what he meant to say there. Yeah. The holiness of creative control is a recurring theme in Nero's scribblings and work. As time passed, his opinion would swing, and he instead regarded being out of control as the only viable way to create art. So yeah, basically his point is that you really need to be an outside-the-box person, an iconoclast to make really work of art. Like, if you just try to conform, you're not really making art, are you? That's his point. Surrendering to the ether, Nero called it in another manifest. Nero's time at Cineterzo is rarely spoken of, but he spoke of it briefly, and admittedly vaguely, in a 1959 interview with Swedish TV's Lars Holland. I heard the whispers of the stomach of the behemoth Cineterzo, the old vanguard, survivors from the silent era. I knew that there was an ancient conspiracy. I wanted in. Nero hated distinctions and swung like a pendulum between art house and exploitation. Yet the majority of his body of work isn't entirely inaccessible. A dog, like all other dogs, is still frequently aired on TV in Italy and Germany, and Automobile is constantly screened at cult movie festivals. So I've never heard of either of these. I mean, if Nero is like a fictional character made up for the game, of course his works would be fictional. But I wonder if this is based on a wheel of personality with similar attitudes and history. His work has found an audience, but Un Animale Terribile definitely ended his already limited commercial appeal. So he just went too artistic, I guess. Nero had crossed the line between eccentric and madman, although the distributor abandoned the film after. This is not even artistic; it's just straight out of. Like the title already gives me ideas what it could be, just like a shock. It's just a shock movie, I guess. first and only cinema sostenuto project was a Trojan horse. An American studio, likely not too familiar with his earlier work, had been convinced that Nero could create cheap gothic horror film, which was in vogue at the time. Had he read Nero's attached manifest, it is unlikely that he would have given him a cent. An early draft of a proposal suggested, hopefully jokingly, that the others should be lined up and shot after each screening. Okay, so even a bit more than just shock value. Probably a snuff film. He had great interest in technique, and his friend Kai Agads remembers their visit to the Electronic Art Symposium as well. He calls the whole exhibition a one-potato meal, but he kept coming back to Vice Parody Computer, which failed at every task given. It aligned well with his thoughts about machines surpassing humans while still being inept at everything, since they were built by morons. He called Vice a woman with laser eyes, the title job, that said that he already knew they would soon work together. So that's Lorelei and with the laser eyes then. It's about art, or photograph, or music. It's probably a puzzle attached. S.C. Bolt's Number Puzzles, Volume 1. Welcome to S.C. Bolt's Number Puzzles, Volume 1. Your shortcut to a quicker brain. There you go. This collection of original puzzle number conundrums range from beginner to intermediate. Okay. Each puzzle can be answered with a number between 0 and 99. Now, that all should sound you great cells. I hope this book will entertain and train your intellect. Good luck, Dr. S.C. Bolt. Is that a pun, maybe? Yeah. But the author, born 1949, with over 200 puzzle books. Oh, he's a regular Sam, the puzzle guy, the puzzle guy like that. Let me think if I have a Sam Lloyd. That's the guy. Yeah, I've got a book of his in my bookcase. Over 50,000 brain teasers and riddles. How many did Sam Lloyd make? Probably not that many. He's the director of Puzzle Association of Denmark, and his puzzles have been published in all of the world's biggest publications. Renate, Lorenzo, Lorelei, Renzo. So he was familiar with these guys. Relilliro. RE is 1805. LO is 1215. So the LI is 129. So L gives us 12. So that gives us O is 15. So R is probably 18. So yeah, it's 4-digit number. So 18, 15. Okay, nice. Let me see 16. That's the only puzzle that I have, the only shortcut that I have actually seen. Which number should go in the bottom shape? I see 6, 4. So if you see like the rhombus, if you take just the top half, you get the top of the E and the top of the H, and the weird shape on the side. If you take the bottom half, you get the bottom of the 8 and the bottom of the weird T. So, and if you put them on the top of each other, you get the top of the E and the bottom of the 8 that turns into a 6, and the top of the H with the bottom of the T that gives a 4. So 65. Notes for later. 65 for the shortcut. Puzzle number 17, 51, 80. That's 74. Yeah, so pretty simple puzzles. Puzzle number. Ooh, this is a special one. That might not even be connected to a shortcut. TikTok, timekeeping systems. 25 is divided 24 hours, counting from midnight to midnight. And somehow people have no idea how to work with that. 40 minutes past 8 in the evening. And 1847 is 47 minutes past 6 in the evening. Why is that underlined? Is that a passcode somewhere? What is this telling us? Need to keep it in mind. Maybe there's a clock puzzle somewhere later and they have to tutorial the Americans on it. Roman numeral systems. Yeah, I'm familiar with those. Strobograms for beginners. Strobogram is a rotational symmetric ambigram. So an ambigram is basically the word that you can read both ways, and this is basically the thing that it's the same thing, but when you rotate it read it both ways, it's when you rotate it, I guess. It's not the same as a palindrome. It's hard for me to describe. But yeah, the examples they're given is pretty obvious. Like single-digit numbers, like no, not all single digits. Like 6 is not a supergrammatic because if you rotate it, it turns into a 9. But 69, nice, that works because if you rotate it, it turns into 69. It mostly relies on on the 1s, 9s, 8s, 6, 0s. Like if you rotate the 7, it does turn into 7. It turns into an L. 3 doesn't work. 4 doesn't work. 5 would work. 2 would work. Depending on the font, of course. The ones there, they have serifs. If you rotate them, it doesn't really look much like the same one, but if you ignore the serifs, it does work. Okay. I get it. Oh. Hola, modella. Books about language. Useful Latin phrases. Abimo pectore, from the deepest chest. Ars longa vita brevis. Artis long, life is short. Oris sacra fames. Accursed hunger for gold. Magnum opus. Yeah, pretty decent Zachtronics game as well. Memento Mori. Yeah, everybody knows about that now with the Persona 3 remake. Memento Mortem. So very strictly different implications. Like one is remember that you can die, and the other is just like remember that death there's very very finicky details in it. Factum fieri infectum non potest. It can, yeah, you can't no undo. It's a bit. It basically says a thing that's been done, you cannot. It is impossible to be undone, and just that's why it says why it's longer than the translated version. Per libente homines id quod volunt credunt. Men generally believe what they want to. So, yeah, so basically, yeah, it's a confirmation bias and the anchoring effect. So if you have a belief, it's really hard to it's harder to convince a person to change their opinions than to convince them of a thing. It's harder to really convince a person that they have been fooled than to fool them. It's all that kind of stuff. Very psychological thing. Forsen et haec olim me miniso iuvabit. Maybe one day it will be joyful to remember even these things. I did not. So I guess I don't know. It's just like it's suggesting that bad memories could be good to remembered eventually. Maybe I don't know what the implication in that one is. Rhetoric philosopher, the Greek alphabet. So I guess it can be Greek script eventually, and you have to translate it like. The D gets replaced with delta or something, or maybe you're gonna have to deal with a fraternity, frat bros. Probably not. Epsilon, tau, sigma. Yeah, we're all on sigma granted here. International cartography. Oh, translation for the directions. Okay. Nordwesten, Nordosten, Südwest, Südosten. Yep. Noroeste, Noreste, Nordoesto, Nordoest, Nordoest. What is EO? Is it Esperanto? That does sound like some kind of shit they would put in Esperanto here. Nordoeosto. Yeah. They're just trying to make it sound like everything, and in doing so, make it that nobody can pronounce it properly because they're all used to the actual pronunciations of the words. North, North. Bloody French. You never pronounce it like it reads, so it's pronounced Nord, ignore the D. Sud, you don't ignore the D. West, Est, Nordwest, blah, 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 etc. Süden, Sur. No, that's Spanish. I don't know how to exactly pronounce it. Like, probably Sur. It's not like French pronunciation, but I can't be certain about it. Interesting. So this is the lore room. Where have I come from for the maps? Do I have maps? So yeah, I've gone down the stairs there. There's 2 doors. Yeah, so that's where I've come from. And now I'm back here. have been in here, right? Yes. Let me go upstairs to finish out this session. I made a mistake. This is going to take forever. Second. Okay, this is a puzzle. There's a puzzle. You need to find the right books. This is 1980s, 90s. So is this another one of those brute force books? Oh, you have to. Okay, that's code. So if I ever see moon phases, I know what to do. Can I go at the other side? No, I cannot. Is that interesting? Because it suggests that the puzzle has to be done in two parts. One coming up from these stairs, and one coming in from one of the doors on the other side. Interesting. And there's still so much to explore. This is going to be one hell of a trip.